Well, hey there, rock stars. Sarah Robbins here, coming to you live for another prospecting tip and challenge of the day. Before we get started, let's go ahead and get acquainted. If you don't mind, go ahead and comment below. Who are you? Where are you tuning in from? I would love to get acquainted. And if it is your first time watching, click a number 1 in the comments so I can warmly welcome you. Don't forget, you can click the share button for a chance for a shout. And as always, the more who know, then the greater your team will grow. As you introduce yourself, share your why, your what, why'd you join network marketing, what is it doing for you? I'm going to share a little bit about myself too for our first time viewers today. Who am I? I'm Sarah Robbins. I'm a former kindergarten teacher turned one of network marketing top leaders. Personally sponsored over 300 into my company. We went on to build a team of over 300,000, and we did over $1 billion in sales just in a year. And I went on to share my best practices in my best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. Shout out if you have it. We've got it on Kindle, audio version, and hard copy on Amazon. Rock Your Network Marketing Business. You can find it on my site as well as other great training resources at sarahrobbins.com. Hope you guys have picked up some of our webinars there. Another great thing that we have on the site as well is our audio series, CD and MP3, our entire system for network marketing success, the Rockstar Recruiting School, and my one for leaders, the Masterclass Edition. How you guys doing today? You doing awesome? I'm super excited to be here with all of you with a little network marketing tip and a challenge for today. Today we're going to talk about how to phone a friend to leverage your existing network, your existing contacts to build your network marketing business big. And of course, to get in front of more people as well. Last week, we talked about the power of events, and I shared with you, you know what? My company is not a party plan company, but I leveraged events in the beginning to build big. And here's why. It's a great way to leverage time, right? You can get in front of a lot of people all at once. And of course, it's a great way to build fast, right? Because I'm getting in front of multiple people, and also by asking people to host events for me, I'm getting in front of their contacts as well. So it's such a great way to leverage your time to build success up front. In fact, when my mom and I started, we didn't even have a presentation. All we had were products and excitement. We met in a church coffee shop. We said, hey, we're doing this again next week. Invite your friends. We did weekly events. By the first month, we had 300 people on our team. That is the power of events. One of my business partners actually shared her story in this book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. And I talk about how she built a groundswell, a local team in her area, 6-figure income within her first 6 months, results not typical. That was her own unique story. I encourage you to see your company's IDS. But she did it. So what I love is success leaves clues. It means proof that you could do it again. And what did they do? They built event to event. So they met in a small clubhouse, a big clubhouse, then a small hotel, then a big hotel. Now their meeting can have thousands of people at it. And again, we didn't have a presentation. All at the time that we had was products and their excitement. And they did events, right? They got up, told their company story, validated with success stories in the business, people sharing their why they joined, their what the business was doing, talked about the product, validated it with product stories, right? Sharing more about the product. And guys, they built one of the strongest teams in our entire company. That's the power of events. If you missed our last live video on our Facebook page, Sarah Robbins Network Marketing Professional, or on YouTube, or my podcast on iTunes, go back to our last session together. I outline how to do successful events. So if you're wanting a blueprint, it's there. Now, I do encourage you before we get into today's training, if you want my masterclass on how to do events, both live and virtually, from beginning to end, very successfully, to accelerate your results, to increase your success, to crush your conversion rates, really your closing, to get people to join you as a result, you've got to purchase Power Presenting on sarahrobbins.com. It's 2 hours worth of training, specifically on live events and virtual events. We cover coffee. We talk about conversations. We talk about hotel meetings, virtual events. I mean, you name the event, we touch on it. We train on it. And really, it was critical in creating a successful sales team for us, one that has stood the test of time and become one of the most successful teams in all, not just in my company, but in all of network marketing. I'll post the link below after we share. If somebody has a link, you can post it in the comments, but you can find it at sarahrobbins.com under the store. And by the way, it's at the introductory price right now, soon to go up. So make sure you scoop that baby up right away today. Okay, so if you watched our last session, which I encourage you to do later, today we're going to kind of pick up on that. We're going to talk about not only hosting events, but how to ask people to host events for you. Let me just explain and kind of illustrate this with a quick little scenario. One of my business partners, Karen Roding, shout out to Karen, built one of our most successful teams in Michigan and kind of reignited our Michigan team growth with one event. And here's the story. Here's how it goes. I was there, so I saw it in action. Karen's friends, now Karen had a big birthday coming up. Karen's friends said to her, you know, Karen, what is it that you want for your birthday? Like, you name it, we'll do it. We'll get it, right? And Karen said, I would love nothing more than for you guys to host an event for me so I can get my business in front of your network. I mean, that would mean more to me than anything else. Because keep in mind, these were friends that Karen had talked to about the opportunity time and time again. And for whatever reason, they kept saying, no, not now, or no, not for me. And so Karen said, got it. You're not interested, no problem. Would you host an event for me? This will allow me to present my business and my products in front of your network. And you just invite the people. I'll show up, I'll do the work, and I'll even throw in some free product as a thank you. Did you hear that language? Okay. So Karen's friends agree. They decide to host the event, and Karen was like, oh my gosh, these few friends, like, I've got all these people coming. Sarah, would you come help me to do the presentation? I was like, sure. So I showed up, packed out crowd. It was incredible. One of the most successful individual events that I've ever been at, guys. It's just like a launch event, right? And so we go and we do our presentation. We validate it with the stories like I talked about in last week's training. And at the end of the event, we're making product recommendations. We're talking about the opportunity. She had a lineup of people. I mean, Karen's on my team. So let me just say, she's watching this right now. I mean, true story. Karen had a lineup of people that were interested in both the product and the opportunity. Karen did something super smart that day, though. You see, she could have signed up all of these people under her. And you know what she did? She turned to her friends and was like, okay, guys, here's the thing. I'm about to sign all these people up for the products, for the opportunity. I've got a question for you. Are these people coming in under me, or are they coming in after you? You should join me. And guess who signed up in the business that day? All of those friends who told Karen no for so very long. So that's a little bonus tip for you. I think that's a meaty $1 million tip. If you agree, make sure you click share. Share it on your team pages right now, virtual viewing party. Share it in an inbox with a friend, guys. That is a $1 million tip for you right there. If somebody hosts an event for you, if you're in a party plan company and it's a hostess, or of course, if you ask somebody to host an event for you, you're getting in front of a lot of people all at once, small amount of time. So whether you're a party planner or not, I highly encourage events. If you want to 10x your business, accelerate your results, get in front of more people faster, leverage 1 hour of time at a time, right? And when you've got all these orders, people ready to join, you just look at them and say, hey, are they coming in under you or under me? Now's the time really to join. Nothing speaks more powerfully than results, right? So my challenge for you guys today is to phone a friend or to ask a friend or a customer to host a live event or a virtual event for you. Do you know virtual events, guys, were the #1 thing that I implemented in my business last year? Literally the #1 thing. I'm doing one this week, actually. And let me just say, I'm doing it for my team. We're super excited about it. If you need training on virtual events, pick up the Power Presenting Masterclass. And we'll train you not only on live events, but virtual events as well. It's so powerful. But the way to 10x your results is to get in front of not only your network, but your friends' networks too. So it's time to ask them to host an event for you, whether it's live or virtual, as you expand in their area, okay? Now here's a cool thing. As I mentioned last week, you can do an event locally and virtually simultaneously. How do you do that? Well, you have your local audience, and let's say your start time is 1 o'clock. You know, people are always a little late, they're getting refreshments, whatever. Create a Facebook group, guys, and I trained to do this for 2 hours on that masterclass on sarahrobbins.com on the store. You create a group, Tell the people virtually you're going to start 30 minutes later when the presentation will actually start like 1:30. And just have somebody Facebook Live the presentation. Hit go live, just like you're doing a live video, into the private group so people who are long distance can watch, or for people who can't make it, that they can always leverage a replay, right? Super smart to leverage your time instead of having to do 2 separate events, local and virtual, right? You can do it all at once and crush it. So guys, that's your challenge for today. I want you to share this with your team. Take it with a friend. Call 5 customers or friends today and say, this is your language. Hey, so-and-so, I'm reaching out for a reason today. My business is expanding in your area, or I'm interested in expanding my business in your area. I'm very serious about building there. Would you be willing to host an event for me in exchange for a free product, or you could say your discount on the product? You invite the friends, I'll do all the work, and I'll even throw in a little gift as a thank you. What are your times or openings for this month? Okay, so assume it, right? Ask. You have not if you ask not. Now, if you are on an auto ship and you get a discount on the product or have to place an order or whatever, and you say, I'll give you my discount on the product or free product as a thank you, you could always fulfill it that way and just have them write you a check and just offer them the product at your cost. Or if you have a super successful event, you could offer them a free product too. If you're not a party plan, if you don't have a hostess incentive program, you could always throw something in for free as a thank you. Guys, hosting events and virtual events is a surefire way to build a big business fast. And if you've already got a good core business, to 10x your results. So that's my challenge for you today. Watch last week's training on events, how to host successful events. Watch today. And I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to ask you guys to commit. I want you to shout out below, I'm in. If you are going to take the challenge, phone 5 friends today, ask them to host an event and watch. I promise you, if you're willing to do the work, this will work, right? It can 10x your results if you're willing to take this challenge today and click the share button to share it with your team. Now, don't forget, I'm going to post a link to the comments below, my masterclass on events. We're going to teach you exactly how to do live events and virtual events, how I grew a $1 billion sales team, the core thing being events. And I'm going to share it with you today at the introductory price. So if you haven't taken the course yet, make sure you do it right away because the price is going to increase for this year. And guys, I promise you, it's going to really help you to get a good training and a sense and an understanding of pre-event, how to set up during the event, what to do, what to say, post-event, how to follow up and make the most of it and close the sale. Crush the close, guys, and do not only live and virtual too. So if you love this training today, the quick 12 minutes of it, you're gonna love the 2 hours in that masterclass. So I'll post a link below in just a moment. But shout out below if you're in for the challenge today to phone a friend, whether you're a party plan company or not. This is going to help you to rock your network marketing business. Shout I'm in below, share it with a friend. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. I wanna say God bless you, goodbye just for now, and we'll talk to you very soon for another prospecting tip and challenge of the day. Rock on, rock stars. God bless.